Hi Aries, this is going to be your reading from August the 1st to the 15th. Thank you for those that are still there and watching. I will continue to do bi-weekly readings from now on. And sorry these are a little late. I was just needing to kind of recoup my energy here. It's kind of been on the dull side and just kind of need to recharge. So I appreciate your patience with these readings. I'm going to do what I kind of did. Oh, I should say, if this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon and rising, because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. If I'm not resonating with you at all, then check out some other YouTubers on here, because there's some great readers as well. So I'm going to do what I did last couple times. I'm going to start with the Angel Oracle to start off the reading, and then move into traditional tarot and some more Oracle at the end. So this is the 1st to the 15th. Ooh. Love this card for you. All right, so your Angel Oracle is Opportunity and Change. As one door closes, another one opens. This is a time for change, and your angels are drawing close to support you in making the changes you need to make and attract opportunities in abundance. You may have experienced resistance recently or felt stuck, but the new beginning you are seeking is unfolding now. If you are hesitating over a decision or wondering what to do in a particular project, your angels are encouraging you to go with the new. Change might bring some sense of vulnerability or present you with the unknown, but it will allow you to make a deeper connection to your feelings and gifts and what's important to you. Your guardian angel is waiting to guide you through the doorway of opportunity that is being offered to you now. You are in a time of change and opportunity, whether this involves a new role, a career opportunity, a relationship, a child, or a project. Know that that is blessed by God and angels. This is an exciting time, and you have to know this card is reassuring you that you're being supported by the divine. You ask your angels to lead the way. You'll be guided by signs, intuition, and instinct. Move forward fiercely, and this will be a blessed time for you. Amazing, a great card to get right away. All right. Let me just pull some traditional tarot now. All right. Let me just feel what I am feeling for you, Aries. So kind of like what this card was saying with opportunity and change, there is this kind of new beginning that wants to kind of happen to you, or something that wants to kind of start here. Again, maybe it is taking that leap on something new and something exciting, even though you might be fearing it a little bit. We do have the Four of Swords coming out in our main energy, and the Four of Swords is all about meditation, rest, relaxation here. So if it's possible for you to do that, take some time out to maybe meditate, to maybe just relax, to just kind of be and be alone with your thoughts here as well, Aries, because it seems like it's a time of maybe contemplation or time of rest, and that rest will kind of bring the answers for you here that you need, especially if you're looking for a change or a switch up in a situation. I just kind of have the Nine of Wands here, followed by the Fool card in reversed. So Nine of Wands is all about hesitation or trust issues here, and with the Fool in reverse is kind of talking about not trusting or not taking this kind of leap forward to this new beginning here, fearing change, fearing the new, fearing the unknown. So we're having trust issues with that. We're having trust issues of kind of taking that leap, of taking that jump here, even though it might be something that our bodies have been telling us that we need to, our intuition. Again, I feel like this kind of relaxation and this kind of quieting your mind is going to be something here that is beneficial for you in the long run, because again, in these 2 weeks, feels like that will kind of bring a lot of answers here for you. We do have the Ten of Pentacles coming out right after. The Ten of Pentacles is everything that we've kind of hoped for, everything, you know, our abundance, everything we dream of, where we want to be in our career, stability, happiness. It's kind of all of that wrapped into one. It's kind of like the ultimate abundance that we are feeling, because again, abundance is not only wealth-based. Abundance is kind of everything, of just feeling joy, of feeling happiness, of vibrating at that kind of level here. So there is this fear for you, again, that we're feeling this week, to kind of make that jump. But it is energy that I'm kind of feeling around you right now, that you kind of know what needs to be done, but it's just that change that you're just like, gah. Like it's feeling like you're just like, I can't, it's like I'm just having a hard time kind of getting over that, getting over the fear of switching things up. Again, I just want to say, trust your gut, trust your intuition, take some time to rest, and then you'll kind of have a clearer mind about this whole situation. We do have the Three of Pentacles coming out in reversed, which is talking about a team dynamic. So again, if this is opportunity and change at work, it seems like you might be kind of maybe leaving a workplace behind, or some co-workers behind. Maybe you're on a specific team and you're going to leave that team for something else. The team's just not working for you anymore, or the people that you are working with are just not really you're not vibing with here. So you're just, again, feeling that time for like a switch up. There's, especially instinctually, when it's like, all right, it's time for me to move on. And I really kind of get this feeling from you in these 2 weeks that you're like, all right, it's time for me to move on, or at least start the process of kind of moving on here, starting the process of that change. All right, so we have the Four of Wands here, the King of Cups in reversed. We also have the Four of Cups in reversed here as well, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands is a card that kind of represents, can kind of be like celebration, can be like coming home, can be weddings, can be, birth of a child. It's just kind of those kind of celebrations or getting together. For some people, it's home life in general. So sometimes this can represent, our buying a house, our perfect house, our home, or something like that here as well. Maybe some of you are thinking of moving back home, or you're thinking of changing your house location with this Four of Wands. It's interesting that it comes out with the King of Cups in reverse here. And the King of Cups could be a water sign here, which is Scorpio, Pisces, or who am I missing? Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer card. The King of Cups is someone that is maybe emotionally cut off. They're emotionally kind of cold. Someone that really doesn't delve into their emotions here. So maybe there's someone in your home life right now who kind of gives that energy off. Could be maybe someone from the past as well, who is kind of, this could be older. Sometimes, again, I don't want to read like male or female, but it's kind of like a colder masculine energy here. So maybe that's associated with something in your home life, where you just kind of needed a little bit more from this person. I want to get another card to kind of feel what this is. What is this? What is this kind of King of Cups, or what is this kind of King of Cups? Interesting. It's definitely holding on to it's holding on to something from the past, and because we have the Four of Pentacles here, and we have the Ten of Cups in the reversed, it's feeling like we're holding on to something of a family kind of dynamic here. Someone that was maybe cold, maybe you were married to a water sign here, or there's some kind of difficulty maybe growing up in your household with a water sign, or someone that was kind of emotionally cut off here. But there is this kind of weird attachment or holding on to it. Again, this could be spiritually holding on to it. Maybe you're still feeling the repercussions of this person or the situation. But it seems like, again, you're holding on to something here that wasn't successful, or something that kind of wasn't right in a way for you, Aries. Again, it could have been a parent, it could have been maybe a spouse, just some kind of unhappy family dynamic here that is still kind of weighing in on maybe our thoughts, or weighing in on our fears here. There's some kind of attachment that we need to kind of maybe let go of from that. Just trying to feel what this is. Yeah, they just want me to kind of leave it at there. So if that resonates for you. But we have the Four of Cups here in reverse. And the Four of Cups are now, we're starting to see the signs here. So again, maybe you are from the universe. Maybe we are, you know, getting intuitive messages. Maybe we're having dreams where things are kind of coming up about like things that need to change. Maybe we are seeing that the universe is here to support us or is kind of on our side. Especially if we're kind of looking for that. And especially if this change needs to happen, I feel like especially when some things are destined or bound to happen, it's, you know, we kind of get that push from spirit to do it. And I feel like you might be getting that push in these kind of 2 weeks here, especially when we connect, especially if we are kind of meditating up here with the Four of Swords, if we are maybe kind of releasing some of this home, the situation here from the past. It feels very strongly from the past, I'll just say that. And maybe now you're starting to open up to spirituality and open up to the signs and be like, oh, maybe I am really holding on to that, and start to see things, seeing like new opportunities here for yourself. Because the Eight of Swords is kind of like slow moving, or sorry, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands is kind of like slow moving energy where things aren't really coming in fast for you here. So I just kind of want to see what this is that's maybe not coming in fast. Interesting. Okay. Because we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and it's kind of like things will be happening quickly for you, or like messages will coming in quickly at like kind of like a fast pace here. Maybe you've been waiting for signs for the universe for a while, waiting for that kind of intuition to kind of pick up here, or that kind of go ahead to do something. But it's interesting because it's immediately followed by this action card, which is the Knight of Swords, which is all about again, action, moving into something, changing something before you kind of know the outcome. It's kind of almost feeling like this Eight of Wands energy is kind of your energy. You're kind of slow to move right now, or slow to kind of make the changes that you want to, but they really want you to be in this kind of Knight of Swords energy. They really want you to go into battle, as they say here. With this, you see has the sources, like the horse is like, I don't know, and this Knight is like, no, we're going in, we're doing this, we're going into battle. And I feel like you've kind of maybe been the horse for a little bit here, and it's time to kind of just be confident in yourself and be confident in this kind of change that wants to kind of happen here for you. Because there is some hard work to be done, and that's the Eight of Pentacles. It's all about this kind of hard work energy, working on something. Again, maybe for some of you, this is a career switch. Maybe for some of you, this is moving away from an old situation here, or wanting to kind of get out of this energy of feeling stuck, or kind of wanting a change, right? But that does all require work, and it seems like you're kind of ready to do the work that way. I don't know if you're going to be waiting around much anymore for things to change. I think maybe you'll get kind of getting a spurt of energy to do things, or to change things up here, especially when you're kind of relaxing, or kind of taking the time to meditate. Just going to pull some more cards here for you guys. There is this kind of weird energy, and I'll just kind of show you the cards that I have right now. So I have the Nine of Swords, I have the Emperor in reverse, which is an Aries card, just so you know, so you're popping out in your own read here. We have the Six of Swords in reverse, and we have the Six of Wands here. The Nine of Swords is kind of all about energy of sleepless nights. And the Emperor in reverse is kind of all energy of ego and over controlling things, having to again, be in control of everything, ego-based kind of energy. So if this is you, Aries, it's kind of saying, hey, you might need to get your ego to have a little bit of a break here, especially if it's keeping you up at night, especially if it's being like, you know, maybe this is the wrong decision, maybe this is the right decision, maybe, you know, that ego kind of comes into play with all those kind of energy here. I really feel like they want you to really quiet your mind in these 2 weeks that are coming up, because your ego is going to be maybe going wild in a way. It's going to kind of, like the ego is basically, you know, like if I leave this job, other people will think I'm a failure, or, you know, it's kind of that base theory instead of just kind of trusting yourself here and going with the flow. The Emperor in reverse is also one. It also can be like really controlling energy here as well. And I feel like there's this controlling energy that's stopping you from moving on, that's stopping you from kind of moving forward here. And it might be your ego in a way, because maybe you're just like, well, I don't want to look like, you know, I don't want to look like I gave up, or I don't want to look like that I can handle something, so I'm switching jobs, or I couldn't handle a relationship or like a situation, and you know, I had to leave. But I think if you're doing something out of your best interest, it doesn't matter what else anyone says about you, because they're going to say what they're going to say here, Aries. So I think there's going to be this major victory over here over your ego. You're going to start to see things a lot clearer in these 2 weeks, like I said before, and you're going to be kind of ready for this change. You're like, I don't care if people think this about me. If people start to, I'm not going to think about that stuff anymore, because I'm going to do something that's right for me. Because that ego has been something that's been blocking you, it feels like, from the situation at least, or from making this change that you kind of really want to do. For Aries, please. This is, I've never really like received this message in a way, but we have the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse is saying we're not feeling abundant. Our energy is kind of vibing low a little bit here. My being vibing low is kind of low frequency. You know, we feel like nothing's good for us. You know, that we're not abundant. Things aren't working out for us here. You know, it's the kind of the life sucks energy. Sometimes this can represent things all divine feminine. It can represent pregnancy issues. It can represent kind of, again, in that female matters or like motherly matters here as well. But it's interesting because even though if it doesn't matter if male, female, or however you identify, with the Empress card in reverse, it just means our energy, or we're vibing low. We're not really feeling abundant. We're not really feeling like energy is drawing towards us. Here, it feels like there's a little bit of blockage from you, especially from that. And I think it is kind of this ego base, because we do have the Emperor in reverse and the Empress in reverse here. But the picture that I got in my brain when I kind of pulled these cards was almost that these people, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles are kind of just waiting behind a door. And I don't know why I kind of saw this door here in my brain, but it seems like that's like opportunity, it's like kind of like around the corner here for you, or something kind of people are here to offer you something, but it's almost like there's that little blockage of the door, like the door needs to be opened. And it's almost like feeling like this energy of calling maybe in, or maybe even calling support from your angels, from spirit, to kind of help you bring these kind of people towards you, or to open that door to kind of new possibilities here, or new opportunities. Because it seems like that door is kind of stopped right now, but it has something to do with kind of your energy, or how we are perceiving things. Because if we see these people that are behind the door, right, here, like if we see them, if we know that they're coming around the door, we're going to open that door, right? They're like, oh, they're coming, they're on their way, we're going to open that door. But if these people are sitting behind the door and you just don't know that they're behind the door, you're just going to think there's nothing behind the door, because you don't feel like anyone is coming to see you. It's like when you get surprised when someone comes to your house and you're like, I wasn't expecting that. So I don't know why they're showing me that door, but I feel like that door is going to be important, or you need to open it. You need to be the person that opens the door here to these kind of people, or to these invitations. Because we have the Page of Cups here, it's something that's going to be very emotional for you, kind of tender for you. This person has like a really best interest, could be a friend, could be a lover in a way, but someone here is to either maybe help you emotionally or bring you something emotional here. Maybe that's just someone encouraging you to be like, yep, time for a change, let's kind of do that. Maybe it's someone that you're talking to support, because I always get a conversation with this one because the man is talking to the fish here, so I always get someone like that kind of loving conversation with someone where someone is kind of, you know, giving you love, giving you support here. We also have the Queen of Pentacles popping out, which is a great stability card. This card kind of represents a financial kind of abundance, working on our finances, working on financial stability. So maybe this kind of job or new opportunity, this change that is happening here, it's for your kind of financial benefit, or you're just kind of thinking about that a little bit more, you know, thinking about maybe what you want to invest in, thinking about where you kind of want to put your money, or what you want to kind of create for yourself here as well. Because we also have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is someone coming in to talk. So it's almost like there's these talking conversations again, and maybe someone coming in to help you kind of with that stability here. I mean the word advisor here as well, so maybe there's someone is advising you on your finances or something like that, Aries. Could be an air sign because we do have the King of Swords coming out, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. For Aries, any last messages? Sorry, one fell. Last messages. Might be something here with an air sign. Again, like I said before, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now with the rest of this read, I don't really think that's associated with the top of the line here. I don't really think that's associated with these kind of pages that are coming in here. Again, these people might be people of new opportunity, or they might be, now that I'm getting this bottom row, I'm like, maybe they're maybe there's some love interest in here as well, or someone coming forward that way for you, because I again clearly see kind of two different people, or some people kind of waiting behind the door here. We do have the King of Swords, which is someone who's very intellectual, someone who's very smart, intelligent here. But the cards that are coming after, we have the Five of Swords. That's kind of coming out sideways. When the Five of Swords comes out sideways, it can come, for me in the reading, it represents, it can go either way here. So there's a kind of a spot of choice here. So maybe you've been fighting a lot with an air sign here, or having struggles with this air sign, because there's a lot of defeated energy around it, or feeling like you're constantly battling, or constantly feeling like at war and just kind of getting frustrated over the situation. But then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, which is things maybe not going, things not maybe spinning in your favor here. So I might be seeing a lot of energy here where maybe there's a relationship, or someone maybe that you're working with, a friendship here as well, that things are just like turning bad, or having like a downturn here in the relationship. Again, maybe this could be your boss, maybe this could be someone else here, but we do have the Eight of Cups coming out sideways as well, and the Eight of Cups is walking away from something here. But because it's sideways, it means it's either like we're fearing walking away from something, or we're ready to walk away. So for some of you, there's a situation here or someone you're ready to walk away from, because you're just like, things aren't going well in it, and you're just like, it's just kind of all turning, having like a downward spiral here. But some of you are kind of fearing walking away from that as well. Maybe this is kind of the situation we were talking about at the top as well, fearing a new start or fearing a new change. Let me pull you some oracle cards and kind of see what we have. For Aries, please. So this kind of card, this energy oracle, came out sideways as well, even though I kind of flipped it up the way I did. But it's the Happy Family card, which is the 10 of Cups here, that's in the reverse. But I'll read both of them for you, because you might be having either situation. Closeness, fun, and caring. The rainbow over this happy family pertains to a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find yourself truly loving a relative or a friend brings a higher vibration to your life. You may be distracted or busy, or remember to put this apart, but remember to put this part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you are single and finding this card in your spread could indicate potential meeting or perhaps relationships with someone who has children or a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card could also simply simplify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, an anniversary, or a birthday party. Enjoy. The reverse to this as well is when the happy family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. This disconnect could be from your family of origin, such as your parents or siblings, or it could be a standing between you and your present family members, whether it's your children or your spouse. There could also be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some consequences that need to be mended. Communication and patience must be called for here, and let your intuition be your guide. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, and child. The reason that every relationship is self-honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. And this might be pertaining, especially in the reversed, on this relationship we were talking about at the front here. About kind of letting go at the top of this unhappy situation, all around the house or the family. All right. We also, this is a great card here, so I'm just going to move that, is trust your timing. Trust the wave that you came in on. Time is not running out. So often for those who feel like we're here for a reason, sense that time is running out, and they spend their life worrying that they might miss their moment. But the only way to miss your life or your moment is to spend time worrying about what you're about missing it. It's never too late to answer a calling. You're never too old. The tides of your life are magnificently orchestrated to come in and out in perfect unison. So don't race ahead of a wave that was never meant for you. You'll waste your precious time and energy when instead you could be enjoying your life. Everything has a season, and you're being called to trust the one you're in. Do not let impatience, comparison, competition, or paranoia disturb the seeds. It seems that everyone has anxiety these days, especially constantly scanning for something that may have missed or a possible threat. Keeping our mind and body pointed in the same direction as our soul is near impossible at such reactive speeds. Right now, you're being reminded to take a breath, this moment of chill, right? Where was I? Reminded to take a breath and trust the wave that you came in on. To trust the season you're in, and that time is not running out. There is plenty of time. There's no rush. It's never too late. All right, Aries. That was your 1st of August reading. I hope that helped.